All right, greetings, Pelicans and Pelhamites. We are here in Sheffield, Massachusetts with two of Pelham's most favorite, beloved teachers, retired teachers, James Keith Capossela and Campbell Warren Whitford. Jimmy Cap and Cam Whitford. So, since people haven't heard your voices in a long time, you retired in 2006.
Correct.
And 2013.
That's right.
And these two guys taught for a combined 77 years at
When we look every minute of
PMHS.
it, too.
Yeah. So I wanted to, since people haven't heard their voices in a long time, I thought they'd love to hear it. So let's start with Jimmy Cap. What have you been doing since retiring from Pelham?
Enjoying every minute of retirement with one complaint. It's all going way too fast. And other than that, no, I originally did some travel, mostly in the United States, but to some really great places. But just every day is fantastic. Nothing is needed to be of a special nature. It's just every day. And between that and trying to keep in some kind of good shape and keeping up with the doctors and meeting with Mr. Whitford. We've been meeting about once a month or more frequently for years, and it's been unbelievable because everything from, I'm getting a tutorial in classical music, among other things, and it's just fantastic. Other than that, I'm trying to do nothing really extraordinary, just doing the things that I'm trying to catch up on. And but I'll turn it over to Mr. Whitford
All
at
right.
this point.
Cam, what have you been doing since 2013, I guess?
Yeah, I've gotten involved in an organization called Bugles Across America. We provide live taps at military funerals. I've done a little over 450 of those since I retired. I'm currently in a local community orchestra in the percussion section. They didn't need any more trumpets, so I'm holding down some of those instruments and doing a little conducting. As weather permits, as much motorcycling as possible. I moved upstate 4 years ago, so now I do most of my riding in the Berkshires and the Green Mountains over in Vermont. Trying to spend time with the grandkids. I have two grandchildren, a boy 9 and a boy 5, and that's it.
Great. And now we'll do this quickly. What's your, well, not favorite, what's your biggest memory from teaching at Pelham, or your favorite thing?
The best unplanned move of my life was to go into education and to wind up in Pelham. First and foremost, the students. Unbelievable people, incredible contributions and achievements by them. And I always like to say that they did it notwithstanding who they might have had as a social studies teacher. So that was always very relieving, if you will, to realize that I didn't damage the goods. But no, it was between the kids, my colleagues, teaching history, it was just and coaching for 10 years, it was fantastic. And to point out or to try to remember one particular aspect would be impossible. The big surprise that sort of bridges the gap between teaching and coaching and retirement is running into your former students. And I refer to it more as an ambush, but you run into these people, and it's so gratifying to see how successful in every form of the definition of success these students, these people are. And that's the hard part. They're people. They're not my students anymore. But no, it absolutely, the golden age, I was in the right place at the right time, and it was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Mr. Whitford.
Yeah, I'd have to concur with most of that. I mean, I fell into education, graduated from Pelham in '67 with Jimmy and Joe. firmly in the lower half of our class, and really very firmly, and had really no idea what I was going to do, but I studied music in college because it's really the only thing that clicked with me, and got caught up in music education and lucked out getting a job back in Pelham. Pelham has had a long history of hiring back graduates, going from Mr. Zambernardi, who was in the class of 60, I believe, was teaching at Colonial for many years. So there's a lot of alum that are, at Pelham, but I would concur with Jimmy. It's the students, particularly, and I don't mean this in any negative way, but in the band there was some kind of a shared thing, the working towards that musical goal. And I still hear from quite a few of the students that I had on a regular basis, even today. And it astounds me that some of them are in their 70s now.
Wow.
So it's kind of, it's humbling. But yeah, I would say the kids were the thing. That's what made the band work for sure.
Yeah. Well, I thank both of you for your great careers.
Well, thank you.
are, from what I hear, two of the most beloved teachers in Pelham history.
Don't trust your ears.
As a math teacher, we had Harry Rudy. I had him in 9th grade
Yep.
algebra. He said back then, and I won't tell you what year that was, but back then, 63.
Thank you.
He used to say to us, as you go through life, don't believe a thing you hear and half of what you see, and you'll be better off. And I think the half of what you see might be a little exaggerated.
Yeah.
But thank you, Joe.
All right,
you, Joe.
thanks. This was a great lunch, and we are here signing off in Sheffield, Massachusetts. The only reason we're here, I understand, has something to do with CAM and the Federal Witness Protection Program. Is that how we got
You
this far?
weren't supposed to say that,
Oh,
Joe.
okay, never
I
mind.
got to relocate again.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.